Welcome back, everyone. So some more Dwarf Fortress in Kishan Ramal, and with the DF hack, there's this little wonderful feature. It's a starvation warning for animals. Looks like we have a horse that was not properly pastured. Go to here. We can actually use the effect here and type in horse, and it'll search it for us. Look at that. It's roaming, which means it's not properly pastured. That's excellent. What are we doing here? We need some more storage space. I was looking over a few things between episodes. All of this stuff is being told to be dumped. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that job. Right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the dump pile, and we will pause it. I'm going to grab the other dump piles and probably do the same. I'd like to adjust this so we get some more room for some barrels. I know we don't need them, but the stuff's going to rot sitting here if it doesn't get put in a barrel. So let's go ahead and maybe add like 4 layers to that. Let's go. That's not what I meant to do. I switched the pasture. Right. I needed to remove those layers of the pasture. Good. Like that. And then we'll grab this stockpile and we'll expand it to fill the space. Like that. Boom. All right. So a little more of that. What's going on? Why is there a guinea hen in here? Well, that's not cool. We definitely want to move those, but again, there's so many things going on, they probably won't get to it. Did we have... I think we have the pastures here. This pasture can have mole dogs, right? We had a couple. Did I already assign them? No, in cages, domesticated. Those two need to come into the thing before they're done. And this one, but where is this guy? There, we should be able to look. No, can we not look him up? No, we cannot. Okay. Let's see. You are, there's 2 of you there. Stray, so that's domesticated. Semi-wild, that one there. Okay. All of this stuff needs to get dumped. So there's an issue I'm having with cages. The cages are being left so long with the animals in them that they get fed or tamed or all these things in the cage, and then items get left behind. Like this is a cage with just an agitated raven. When that raven goes away, well, in this case the raven and the cage will go away, but if I did something with this raven, took the raven out, there would be nothing left and the cage would be usable. If there's anything left in it, the cage is not usable, and this is causing me some grief. I didn't clue into that right away, so we'll have to do that. I do have an order for some tree chopping. It needs to be done right away. Last time, we looked through our crews here and looked at their equipment. Their uniform that's assigned is a bunch of things here, and we're going to go through them, and we're going to assign there's a petition. We're going to assign the work orders to make those things happen on a lean basis. Moses McLean there had a good time to sit down and read lean management manuals clearly during early autumn, and he's now wanting to implement that. Rakon Cot Anguish wishes to reside in Flames Euphoria for the purpose of eradicating monsters. I believe that is a human. Let's look at creatures here. There is a search function here, and so I'm gonna look for human. No, that's not working. What was the name of the person? Forgot already. Rakon. Okay, let's find Rakon. Creatures, others, search Rakon. There he is. Yeah, it is a human crossbowman. And again, we're not keeping humans, so thank you. No, thank you. Out you go. All right, I believe some things have been working with the animal behavior. We did have an issue with the giant flies that followed in and invaded or attacked our little friends here that came with stuff. So that's unfortunate. Oh, are you bringing something back? Cave spider silk cloth. Okay. I don't know if we're going to... I think we might get more people, but... Well, we should, because we've been getting them even though I feel like there should be not any, but we have been getting some. Looks like something went weird with the wells now that priority is just not happening, which is very strange. I think what I need to do... I'd like to go through here, talk to all of our peoples, and let's get everybody back to work. I'm going to actually put literally everyone to get some jobs done. We're going to trim off some of the excess workload and just suffer through. If people go mad and crazy and punch each other and more murders and all that, whoever survives at the other end is the best, is what we get to deal with. We'll get everybody else to work. That's how it's going to have to be. I know there's going to be social consequences when we do this, but it's just going to have to be that way. I'd like to see if this approach will get us, we're at 15, 9, and 20 for our emotionally unstable peoples. And I'd like that to improve, but it's not going to improve at all if we're all constantly standing around complaining and having issues. There's a ton of dogs following the dog whisperer. That is fantastic. I'd like to think that it should be just like removed, but like that should be changed, but it's just so bizarre. I might leave it indefinitely. Ren remains in gold bars sitting there. That's weird. There he is coming back. Somebody's coming back from their thing. Yeah, so we're gonna have some depressions. We're gonna have some issues still growing. That's gonna keep happening for sure. Yeah, empty cage issues continues to be an issue. I'd like to, some right there, migrants have arrived. Carpenters, we really need more of these things happening. We don't have any logs in the main log pile. Downstairs we had a log pile, and is this log pile here? Yeah, I'm gonna delete this log pile entirely. Don't need it. Oh, I forgot to fix up the this stockpile. We made room for it, but we never did paint the extra space for those. Okay, over here, is this thing active? Let's pause this one because I don't want people going down there. We're going to make sure nobody's in there. Pause that. No residents in there. That is true. Go ahead and pull this lever. We'll crush that stuff. Back up to the top. We do have nothing in this one. It's locked, so we don't need to do any crush there. This guy's not been piled. Okay. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, we had residents. A new friends arrive. Now let's look at who our new friends are for today. Solon, you are a miner who's picking up his equipment, and he doesn't have the mining skill. Are you actually a miner? Hold on. You're a novice miner, adequate wound dresser. Yeah, okay, you can have the mining labor. And we have a wood burner. All right. You'll be doing anything stuff, dude. A crafts dwarf, talented wax worker and glass worker. So, hauling. A farmer. High master brewer. Expert miller. Lovely. Yeah, you can do planting as well. Wonderful. A potash and bookbinder. Hauler. A donkey. We'll deal with the putting those things in after. An engraver. Talented engraver and competent wound dresser. Okay, so I'm going to give you the orderlies and engraver skill, and that's good. Lovely. What else? More people? Or is that it? That's a pretty small group. All right, well, it's something. We're at 148 now. That must be it. Yep, that's it. Okay, going okay so far. We need to definitely do a bazillion moving things. So let's keep an eye. Oh my goodness, are you walking around with no clothes on? Pick up, right. We did the big purge. So they will be having to deal with some new clothing equipment. So let's start with the military stuff in the leather and cloth category. So if I go to the gear here, they should have a. Oh, let's let me make some notes here. So tunic, silk, tunic. Okay. What else in silk? Do we have a pigtail vest? And we have a leather cloak. And a leather hood. Okay, what else? Silk loincloth. See, some of this stuff will be duplicated into civilian stuff. We'll probably make civilian loincloths, or silk loincloths for everybody. Pigtail trousers. And leggings. Oh, these are supposed to be set of steel. Leather gloves. Steel gauntlet. Yarn mittens. Okay, yarn sock. So we'll make sure we're making kind of each thing in here in order. We'll probably also add more tailoring work and such right away as well. And then bucklers and steel equipment. Okay. Oh, I didn't change that. Equipment. Did I not change your hood? The leggings need to be made of steel. Confirm. Actually, I want to rename it as... Oh, let's just confirm that for a minute. It was called New Standard. We're going to remove all these. We're going to set his. This is the steel chain leggings. Good. And this is going to be... well, New Standard. Like that. Confirm and save uniform. And then I'm going to assign the uniform again to everybody. There, so they all update, and they'll go through and check everything again. Oh my, another cavern dwellers. Yeah, that's the thing. They just keep finding their way through to more traps in various different angles. That's fine. Upstairs, we do have a good pigtail business going downstairs. So hopefully we'll be able to add some stuff to this. Now, I think we'll need another tailor, and we'll need another leather worker. I don't know about another loom, but maybe. We have Lolar on here. I wonder if we can do a set of tailors. Well, let's get the orders working first. So for the tailors, actually, let's look at who we have for potential tailors. We have a High Master Clothier, a Talented Clothier, and a Legendary Clothier. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove him. And I'm going to remove you. And then we're going to make a new group. We're going to make a new work group for tailors. Tailors. Good. And for that, specifically, I don't want all of the tailoring jobs. I want... Where is it? Crafting. Not weaving. Cloth making. That's it. I don't want the other cloth related. Just want cloth making in this group. Done. So tailors are going to be Legendary, High Master, and a Talented. Those are the only three that are going to be able to do this. Why did that make it number one? Okay, that's fine. I guess we removed number one, whatever it was. I don't recall what it was, but that's fine. Only selected do this, so those jobs will only be available for that work. Now let's go ahead and mine this out. Close that up. Mine out with a top priority mine job. I don't want this door in here. That's unfortunate. The positioning is odd, but okay. Let's go like this. And like that. We'll go ahead and mine out another section there. Like that. Good. That should pretty much immediately go to work. Now, silk loincloths is still a work order, is it? Let's look through the clothing. Oh, there's no search in this. Seriously, still no search. Oh, wait a second. Control I for import. Control E for export. Recheck conditions. Control O for sort. Oh, by what? What is it sorting by? Sort, huh? I don't want to hit clear because I don't want it to do crazy things. All right. What I need to do is see if there's any tailoring jobs. Bins, beds. This is collect webs. We definitely want that done. Shearing animals is happening. Good. And processing plants has to happen. Is processing plants happening? Oh, are those actually in specific buildings? Collect webs is attached to the loom. That's okay. No, it's not okay, because we might get a second one. Shearing animals is the farming workshop. We won't be getting a second one of those, I don't think. Kitchens, stills, kitchens, crafts, farming workshop, make cheese, spin thread. Maybe we do need an extra one. Yeah, we do. So spin thread goes off there. Collecting webs is off, and shearing animals can go off. Okay, good. And in here, I'm going to put another farm workshop. We don't need another kitchen, but I do want another farm workshop. So let's make that workshop farmer's workshop right in here. This is going to be made of microcline to fit the motif. Excellent. So that will, this one has the work order for making cheese. Milking animals is an auto order, eh? Milking animals goes away. Unfortunately, I want to do these right, so yeah, I mean, I would like to purge everything, honestly, and just start fresh, but that would be too much to do at once, and while I was trying to do one thing, I'd be not doing the other stuff, so I'll take the few seconds to look through. Finished cut gems. Yeah, I'm gonna probably pause all these other stuff that's unnecessary, because I want everybody working on important things. Yeah, we don't need to be forging lead toys, all that sort of stuff. Copper bolts sure is fine. I'll fix up the smelting and all that later. Thrones and tables and all that is fine. Brewing drinks. I don't think we have any more farm related or tailoring or leatherworking related things. I cleared most of them last time. Yeah, so many like crowns and all that stuff. Doesn't need bone crafts, doesn't need to be done. Goodness gracious. You know what? Let me do that. Down here's our bone guy. All right, orders, cancel. Cancel them outright and cancel the active jobs. Good. Next is none of this is related. None of that's related. Okay, upstairs. No jobs upstairs. Down one, we're gonna have our... Oh, these guys are making toys and crowns. Done. Shut you off entirely. Oh, the actual orders, sorry. Shut off the work orders. Those are local work orders. This one is no work orders at all. Good. This guy over here has just doors, coffers, cabinets, table, throne. That's fine. And the worker is only Ming. Ming is the only one that makes our furniture, and that's fine to continue that way. Solon as a carpenter. I mean, yeah, do we have a task specifically for carpentry? Yeah, we do. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 legendary carpenters. Yeah, let's do that. This is going to not be Solon directly. And all that we've told them to do here is currently work orders work wooden cages in that place. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, I don't think we need any other work orders for that. Let's see, wooden bins, beds, bins, barrels, wheels, and cages are all being ordered, right? Yeah, we don't have any of those actually being wooden cages. We don't have any of those actually being supplied, unfortunately, because there's no wood right now, but we'll get it. Down another layer here on the smelting level. We're also on the jeweler's level. This is the work order for cut gems. That's fine. This work order is for encrusting stuff can be stopped. Yeah, and then the mechanics, he's still doing stuff, and the work order for the obsidian crafts can be stopped. All right, over here we have you're still doing the woodworking job whenever it comes up. Blacksmith, specifically gold sarcophagus. There's the copper bolts being made. That's fine. And lead toys. We're going to remove the work order for lead toys. I'll make these 2 golden sarcophagus if it ever comes up. What's next? Empty gold sarcophagus is less than 5, so it's not. We have gold sarcophagi sitting around, so you don't need to change those. Work orders for melting objects, coke from bismuth and coke from lignite. Those can stay on forever on these 2. And then this one over here is smelting our steel. Make metal objects shouldn't be on there. Tetrahedrite, hematite, gold, pig iron, and steel. Good. Why was the metal objects? That should not be metal objects. Melt metal objects. Smelt. Where is it? Make steel. It's not there for a second, didn't I? No. And where is it? Melt metal objects. Those are both specifically to those magma forges. That's all those other ones. Where did I... Did I miss it? Maybe it was just queued up specifically? I'm just looking for melt metal objects. And I don't see it. Okay. That shouldn't have been in there then. There's no local work order for that. This one's accepting all work orders. These ones are accepting no general work orders. Good. Okay, that's all sorted. Further down, we have the bedrooms and all that fun here. It's still a few things to build. Some housing to do. A little further down again. We are continuing just some base storage here. This was set up to let us move the specialty items. Little touch-ups, cleanups, and polishings happening there. Okay, good. And then down to the underworld here. The only thing we have going here... What is this? Why are these here? That's pigtails and pods and all that stuff. Okay, that entire stockpile is not wanted. Close that up. Get rid of that. Boom, go away. No point in having them down here because then workers might randomly walk all the way down here to do that. Not cool, Charlie. This is okay. Setting this up. I did also want, for future reference, I want those polished there. For more pot shots at these guys. That'll do nicely. We could carve out a couple more. Let's make this a low priority carve like that. And then these can be smoothed. Oh, it can't reach those, so they can't smooth them. Okay. These can be smoothed in here. Again, really low priority stuff. And that. There. Good. On there. Lovely. And then we will carve a view into that one. Actually, don't carve that one. That's a bad idea because it's right by a lever. Or what, I don't remember, but it's by a lever. Downstairs, again, we're all closed up in here. We did do a mining excursion down here for some marble. We still have lots of marble, gold ore, so none of that is a delay. We have tons of spider webs. So again, back up to the top to continue our main project for today, which is the tailoring and such. Let's look at what our loom is going to be doing. Oh, that's actually farmers' workshops, right? Right, we have the milk, shear animals, spin thread, milk, cheese. What others are there? Cheese making, milking animals. Processed plants. Don't know the difference here other than puts it in a bag, I suppose. So it's not left separate. I'm not sure how that works. Shear animals, spin thread. So milk and cheese, processed plant, shear animal, spin thread. Okay. And none of those are local work orders. These things should be able to accept local work orders. That's good. Into the work orders. Again, we have none of those assigned. Should be okay. Double, triple, quadruple checking. So I'm not screwing things up for future. Looks pretty good. Okay, new work orders. Milk. I want you to milk animals. Then I want you to also shear animals. Shear animals, if I spell it right. I want you to make processed plants. I want you to spin thread and make cheese. Perfect. All right, we now have 5 new orders down here. They can do any number of shops. So we're going to make these milk animals do, let's say, 2 orders. You know what? Let's say 5 orders. Shear animals, 5 orders. Processed plants, 10 is fine. No, 5 is fine. Spin thread, 5. Make cheese, 5. We'll start with conditions on make cheese. If unrotten milk items is greater than 4, then make some more. I don't need milk to be stored, so that's fine. This is spinning thread. If unrotten hair, wool, or body parts is greater than 4, we again don't need hair left over. We need it spun into thread. That'll use those all up. Processing plants, if unrotten processable plants, again, is greater than 4. Then start that job. And then shear animals. These ones are a little different because they don't have any conditions to them. So we're going to switch this to check it monthly. as well as milking animals. You know, I might say this is 10. No, we'll leave it at 5. Too many jobs is not going to help us, and it'll just be a surplus of milk. So every month, check to see if there's... Or if you finish milking 5 animals, then the next month, at the beginning of the month, add another queue to milk 5 more animals for the following month. If they don't finish milking the 5 that month, then they won't get a second order. They'll just finish it up. So if the month ends, month ends with shearing or milking to be done, those are done. Good. So that takes care of the farmer's workshop. It'll also make us supply of wool, yarn, and it'll also make us a supply of cloth. Now we need farm workers, so we need spinners, and I think spinners, weavers, and plant processors might all be a good collection of workers. How do we do that? What sort of job is that going to be? If I say, I don't know if I want that. Yeah, I don't know if I want that done all together. Let's see. If we go to tailoring and we do weaving. I can't do that way? That doesn't search that way? Okay. The search doesn't work in that category. That's fine. It's probably looking for people with that skill. Okay, farming related. Butchering and tanning can be done by anybody. Farming fields, dyeing, pressing, soap making. We do need to get into soap making, burning, and all that stuff at some point. Milling. No. We don't have miller. That's interesting. Never thought of that. No plant gathering, plant processing. Yes. No. We'll put shearing, spinning, and plant processing together, I suppose. Yeah. No, we'll do spinning thread and weaving together. Weaving, spinning thread. There you go. And that is fine like that. Done. Anybody with weaving. Expert spinner, legendary weaver. That's great. Oh, why are we getting the number 2? Instead of furnace store? What's going on here? We're resetting these numbers. Shouldn't be listed as a 2. Now we have furnace dwarfs that are, maybe it only goes to 8. And then it starts over. That's what it is. That's probably what it is. That's fine. I'll have to sort it out. Maybe we're not supposed to have that many. Talented spinner, talented weaver. Sure, great. Novice, dabbling novice, weaver. No, 4 is fine, I think. The 4 of them should be able to get that work done. Now, again, we're getting them to do everything also. And I'm going to keep it that way for a little bit. So, only selected will do those jobs. That's fine. And then that was the weaving. So the next one is plant processing and shearing. Correct? Yes. Add a work detail. Processor. Sure. Something like that. And then the ones I want for this is plant processing and weaving. Plant processing, not gathering. And shearing. Plant processing and shearing. Good. Done. I'm not worried about the milking and all the rest of that. But we need threshers and shearers. Primarily threshers, I suppose. Shearer and thresher, you can learn both. Skilled. Novice. So 5 of them. Sounds great. Alright, done. That's that. Now we have our clothiers. We need leather workers. I suppose does our tanning just... I think it's just speed related, eh? The thing doesn't have a quality, does it? No, I don't think the leather has any qualities assigned. Let's go up here and check. I'm fairly sure that no leather has quality assignment. Yeah. Those are... Yeah. They don't. That's fine. See, why? I'm not sure why these are in brackets, though. Maybe it's purchased. That's telling me that. So for the trade, I can't return them. Can't give them back or something. I don't know. So are we our leather worker? Nimtar is our leather worker, and I could. He's the only one that's legendary. There's a competent leather worker. But Lola's doing other stuff, so I'm going to leave Rimtar as our only leather worker. So we've got him sorted out. All right, let's get the orders done. I guess we can do the leather ones first. We need cloak, hood, gloves. Okay, let's make some leather workers. So I can go on here on the left, find our leather workers. Cloak, make leather cloak. Leather worker, gloves, and hood. If I just type in hood without all tasks, if I just type in hood, there's a lot of options, right? But I want leather works and then hood, or I can search it there and then select the right one. All right, so those three are our leather jobs. Now, I'm going to do 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. Right, and what I want to do here is give an order, not amount of cloth, but amount of tanned hide. No, amount of cloaks. If the amount of cloaks is less than 10, yes, I want the amount of cloaks to be less than 10, then get rid of those, or then make more. Now, they'll be picked up and used, so we're going to have to adjust some things as well. So I want all of those, that's cloaks. The gloves as well, if gloves is less than 10, and hoods is less than 10. Actually, gloves probably should be less than 20, because I think gloves are counted individually after they're in a stockpile. So the deal with these leather works is we're going to have to find a way to sort things by quality. But we're also going to have to sort stuff by its condition. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to say we're going to move this stockpile. We're going to remove this set of the side of the stockpile. This 6x6 here. Done. Then I want a new stockpile. It's going to go right in here. Oh, not an erase stockpile, please. A new stockpile right in there. Except these should be separate stockpiles. Yes. And this is going to be leather. I guess it can be leather and cloth, but no, I'm going to do that different. Change it, then we'll make these smaller. We'll get rid of that as well. Boop. Oh, except this one needs to be adjusted on its own. Like that. Good. And then let's say that and that. Except. Now, we'll do 4 stockpiles, I suppose, in here. Let's go like this. And that's fine. And then we'll do another one up here. That's fine. Okay. Now, all these stockpiles, let's see what we're going to do. This one will be... can I change this? Yes. Cloth. Cloth pile. Sure. This one will be leather pile. And then this will be leather waste. Leather trash. Leather, what's going to be drop? Leather dump. There we go. Specifically what I wanted to say. And cloth dump. Okay. But this is actually not... Oh, this is clothing work. Okay. Let's think. Let's rethink. Leather pile. So this will actually be just leather. And I want all leathers in that. So then this stockpile will be shifted a little. Let's say this is going to be actual leather stock. Okay. We'll adjust that a little bit. So we'll do 15 tiles for leather. Okay, and this is clothes pile. We're going to move this one to be right here. Get rid of that. Good. And that's acceptable. And then Yes. Sure. And then, so we're going to do, that'll be the leather up here. This will be a stockpile exclusively for leather, all the types. This one will be exclusively for cloth. All the types is fine. Not metal. Silk, plant, and yarn. Thread and silk, plant, and yarn cloth can be in here. No metals. Okay. And then up here, I want these two. I want smaller because they're going to be dump files. So we'll get them like whoop, like that, and except this one can be smallered out, like that. Oops. Let's go like that, and then this one can be a little bigger to get an extra tile in there. Good. Now I want these things emptied before I set this up for auto dump. I don't want these to dump, but right here now in this, well, let's change that then. Because I do not want them to grab those items and dump them. That would be bad. Oh, come on. Do this. Okay, that's how we'll do this. Just, I want those entirely, for sure, I don't want to dump an entire box full of cloth. So this is our leather dump. What this is going to do is take leather supply, not the cloth itself, but the equipment. So there's two things, places I think this ends up. We have armor, metal. This is not going to have any metal armor, so let's go ahead with all armor. And we'll do all finished goods, but we will not do any clay, any metals, or any gems. Here we're going to have, oh, the condition. Really? Thought we were able to sort condition, not just quality. Oh no. That's not good. Oh man. That's disappointing. Okay, maybe we do this differently then. Oh crap. That throws me off. So the armor, all the types here. None of that matters at all. No unusable armor. I don't want any artifact pieces in here. I don't want any metal pieces in here. Armor, we don't want any shields at all. Shouldn't be any bucklers or any of that stuff come in there. Legs, hands, feet, head, and body of only leather material in this stockpile. Okay, and I don't know about the finished goods. Like, does this count? So I want armor, backpacks, sure. Figurines, flasks. Yeah, that is maybe flasks and goblets. No, not goblets. Flasks is covers the water skins. Footwear, headwear, handwear, or handwear, headwear. Legs, quivers. What's this? What is this one? Toys? That's toys. It's got to be toys. Toys, totems, tools. No. Splint scepter, so I got quivers, leg, head, hand, foot, and armor, which is the chest pieces, and then backpacks and quivers. Okay. That's everything there. So I think that covers all the stuff I want for the armor. Then likewise, that is the leather dumps I want. This might not end up being leather dumps. I wonder if there's a way to set it up. Maybe DF Hack has that. We might have to look at that. So this is custom. This is cloth dump. Obviously going to go custom. I don't want leather in there. I want no cloth. I want armor. And I want finished goods. Again, armor. We don't want any shields or any metal. Quality. No artifact quality, please. No unusables. And then other materials, only plant cloth, silk, and yarn. Okay, and then that's in the armor category. In the finished goods category, again, no artifact stuff, no gems, no metal, no stone. Material type is only plant cloth, silk, and yarn. And of the types, again, armor, backpacks, foot, hand, head, leg, quiver. Done. Good. So that's all the cloth types. Okay, so this is our clothing stockpile. This is our leather wares. Leather wares. There we go. So that's what we set up there. Okay, it doesn't have any artifact stuff in it. This is the actual cloth and the leather. Now we're gonna have to figure out how to store the finished products. I mean, these have to be put into specific storage. How do we sort it so that our I'd like some miners to specifically go take care of this, please. I have other mining jobs set to them. I think there's a lot of people that are just utterly ignoring instructions. That might be what's happening. Like they just don't care anymore. So they're totally distraught and they won't do anything I tell them to anymore. It's possible. We did set this thing up, right? Up top we had the library set. Yeah, we could get that polished, but it's not that important right now, honestly. I'd like to do it. It's a really big I want to. Yeah. See, why are we not getting anything removed? Wondered if did I change anything with hauling? No, I didn't. Everyone gets to do hauling. Okay. Big leather cloth. Something or other he just made? Really? That was fast. Hoods, cloaks. Yes, excellent. Look at that. Just made a masterpiece pig leather cloak. Somebody's going to pick this up? Cool. Let's see who picks it up and what happens with it. I'm curious. Just make another piece. Look at that. Already made another Wolverine hood. It's also being picked up. So quick. It's great. That's Rimtar. Just banging out the equipment. Look at that. Steps there. He's done. That's great. So we'll have no problem. There's a cloak, a hood, a cloak. I'm not sure why the other orders didn't get queued up. Cloak, hood, cloak, huh? So that means you didn't get something. Gloves did not get queued. Not satisfied we have more than that many gloves. Okay, so we definitely need to get rid of all the other stuff. So we need to dump all that crap. So where are we going to put the dump of the crap? I am quite curious what our people are spending all their time doing. Because I feel like we need to attend to that. But I'm going to look at the cloth stuff first, because that is our must-do job for today. The clothing and then the armor sets, and we'll make sure those are queued properly. So, oh yes, also check the other containers. So we shouldn't have storage of... Where is the main storage? In here. This thing should not store any armor. Good, it's not storing any armor. It should not be storing backpacks, armor, footwear, handwear, headwear, legwear, or quivers anymore. Good. Excellent. And this beauty over here is doing what? It's just a whole bunch of things. Oh, empty cages. Strange random stuff. Sheets. All right. I'm going to leave it. It's not going to hurt to have those there. They're not a priority, but all the stuff that's out in here that's not... that should be up in the cloth should now go up there. That's good. So let's get our clothing job set. So we now have the two storage devices up here. That goes right through this tile, which is right in the middle here. So those will be sorted. There's a bazillion things to do, but... Oh, there we go. Look at that. Why is that being... Oh, look at that. It is set to dump. Why did that automatically get set to dump? I approve, but I don't know why it did. Why it got moved to the stockpile and then it gets set to dump. That confuses me. All right, well, we'll move on. because otherwise I'll be sitting there confused for forever. We'll let it sort itself out. So let's start with the clothier shop. Tunic. We need a silk tunic, please. That would be lovely. Next thing we're going to do is a pigtail vest. Vest made of, pigtail. Cloth vest? Okay, cloth vest will do. We can make them out of pigtail. Which means we should probably change that instruction. Silk loincloths, that would be very cozy. Clothier loincloth. There you go. Nothing but the best for a dwarf's underpants. We had pigtail trousers as well, right? Yes. So I definitely want the trousers. We had pigtail trousers, so cloth trousers. And then yarn mittens and yarn socks. Sock made of yarn. And a clothier's mitten made of yarn. Excellent. Okay, all of those have a similar sequence. They're going to have 2 at a time, and then they'll re-queue them again afterwards. You know what? Actually, these should all be 5s, eh? There's gonna be so much they need to do. And I've said if they're less than 10, that's good. So for the silk tunics, if tunics is less than 10, if vests is less than 10, if loincloths is less than 10, you know what? Make loincloths 20, because that's an everybody thing. Socks, we'll do it if socks is less than 40. Mittens. Mittens can be also less than 40. Trousers, I did trousers less than 20, because I'm putting these for everybody jobs. Again, silk loincloths 20, vests, everybody can wear those, so we'll do that 20 as well. And the tunics, they're going to use all these things for other people as well, not just military. So that's why I want those bigger orders. Okay. Hoods and cloaks and such. You know what? These can also go up in numbers. That's fine. We got lots of materials. I don't mind doing that. We will let them do a lot more, and hopefully we'll, as we filter out the crap stuff, which we've hopefully the cleanup mod has done that a good job of that. More slaughtering of surplus animals. Giant Wolverine leather hood, diorite crown, and a Wolverine leather cloak. All masterpieces. Just banging it out. Alright, so now we should get orders. The moment the day ticks over, or whoever goes to prep stuff, the orders should come up in the 12th of sandstone to give us a series of... Oh, he's already here. There you go. Ushat is managing work orders. Lovely. There you go. And there they are. Tunics, vests, loincloths were added. Wonderful news. Okay, that's working. We're still low on the logs and the empty cages. So I would like to get that done, but even before we do that, we need to sort out the smelter jobs. So for the armor, or weapons rather, we've got bolts only. Okay. I'm going to make an order for crossbows. Steel crossbows. So forged steel crossbows. The reason I want to use steel is because in spite of it being valuable and expensive, I think steel crossbows would be useful in that they're going to use them as bludgeon weapons quite frequently. So make 5 of those if we have less than 10 steel crossbows. And if steel bars is greater than 5. There you go. I don't care about the refined coal. We can pretty much do that. We don't need that at all as refined. So there you go. That's the steel crossbows. Let's go ahead with some other weapons. Weaponsmiths down. Metalsmith's Forge? Yep, that's where it goes to. Warhammer. Oh, steel Warhammer, please. I need those actually steel for sure, because otherwise it won't queue them. Steel Warhammer. Okay, and then I want also steel, let's say axe, steel battle axe, axes, warhammers, and let's say steel mace and steel spears. Good. All right, so those 4 weapons and the crossbows. So let's see. Crossbows are set. I'll make these to all 5s at a time. Make batches of 5 of those. And again, the rules are going to be if the weapons is less than steel or hammers is less than 10, and if steel available is greater than 5, then go ahead and make them. Same with battle axes. And 5 maces. And 5 on those. Steel spears. Steel spear and steel bar. Bar is less than 5. Good. Got it. Got it. Got it. And got it. Good. And the steel crossbow. Lovely. Okay. So each of those. Oh, that's 55 steel warhammers. That's not what I wanted. That's better. All right. So those are the 5 weapon types that we're going to be working with. Our weapons smiths here. I don't think we're going to leave one dude doing this. I really don't think that's a good idea. See, these are not general orders, eh? Okay. Is a job... Just realized I made these all assigned to specific... We have specific buildings, but that's because we have specific people assigned to them. So if we do this and we cancel this guy, and then we go in and we check our weapons smiths, armor smiths, and weapon smiths. So weapon smiths right now are just 2 of them. We have another legendary and an accomplished, and a talented. And Rimtar's the leather worker, so I'm not going to put him on there. So these 5 can do weapon smithing. Good. And then for armor smithing, we'll have a similar thing. We have a bunch of armor smiths, including you, and you are capable of doing armor smithing. Great. Now, armor forge, no specific orders. Armor forge 2, no specific orders. Weapon forge, no specific order, except for the copper bolts. I'll take that order off there. And we'll put it on as a new bolts order over here. Right. Double check. I did remove it. It wasn't yeah, that wasn't set the other way, so should be good. It is. Okay, copper bolts. So forge copper bolts as an order. What I want to do here is the same as we had before, so that's fine. Do batches of 5. And then do if copper bolts is less than 500. And if copper bars is greater than 4. Greater than 5, sure. I don't care about the refined coals. It is a smelter, a magma forge. Okay. Then the armor needs to be assigned as well. This is like an entire hour of redesigning the entire facility's production for gear. We're going to have to set up stockpiles for these to be properly done. I'll do that in a moment. So armor for you is going to be, again, Metalsmith's Forge. And what I want for armor, let's see, we have these guys over here need to be looked at. Oh, I can't have that up at the same time, huh? I'd like to look at your equipment. So we're getting a steel breastplate. Where's my pen? Okay. Breastplate. We have a steel helm. We have steel chain leggings. And gauntlets. I think that's it, right? No, steel high boots. because we got rid of the greaves and switched out for leggings. They're better coverage, not quite as much coverage as far as I understand. We have no bucklers, eh? I think we'll make copper bucklers or bronze bucklers maybe, and I believe that's done at the armor smith as well, right? I think so. Do we have orders for buckler? We could make bronze bucklers. Sure, let's make bronze bucklers. We have bronze sitting around like crazy, so we'll do our 5, and if bronze bucklers is less than 10, that's fine. And if bronze bars is greater than 5. Excellent. So that's all taken care of. Now, armor. Weapons are metalsmith breastplates, steel breastplates, be specific. Right there. And then I want steel helm. Right there. I want now. You can set up these. You can set pre-programmed versions of these for future fortresses if you ever want to. But I think I want steel leggings. I think I want to just do them, so I'm thinking through the process as I'm doing it. Steel gauntlets. And again, steel high boots. There we go. That's the 5 components of the armor in steel. That's the heavy layer of armor. So we're going to do sets of 5 of those. And again, same sort of thing. Breastplates is less than 10, and steel bars is greater than 5. Go ahead and queue it up. Same on each of these. There and there. That's 5. Leggings. There and there. Set to 5. Gauntlets. There and there. Set to 5. And high boots. There and there. And set to 5. Excellent. Okay. Now, the trick to this is that we have to figure out the stockpiles. This is a stockpile number. This is metal bars stockpile, huh? Metal bars. Metal bars. Metal bars. Metal bars. Where's the coal? Where's the... You're not all metal bars, are you? Ah, they're charcoal pile. Charcoal pile. Charcoal pile. So I just was clicking them wrong. Okay, so what I want to do is probably rearrange these bars and these storages entirely. Is this stuff all the armor? It is. Okay, this storage is the armor and the weapons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 separate piles. We'll have a pile that is exceptional and better, and then we'll have a pile that's lower than that. So let's do that with armor and weapons. So this stockpile here, view stockpile, yes, here's what I want to do. Custom this change the size of the stockpile. Let's say we get rid of that, and we get rid of that right there. Oh, actually, let's get rid of all of this, and then we'll get rid of this portion. Just in there, okay? That's fine. And then I'm going to make a new stockpile. It'll be right here. And again, that'll be weapons and armor. Oops, didn't do that right. Both. All right, accept. Now, what I want to do is, this is weapon and armor melts. Weapon and armor melts, and then this one is quality weapon armor. We'll do the same. Weapon / arm quality. HQ, high quality. There we go. Weapons, armors, high Q. This one is... Oh, I did that. Great. Oh, I'm so awesome. That's going to bug the crap out of me. Fix it. Fix it. The typeset matters, you know? Weapon, arm, high Q. Excellent. Okay, so now this is going to be like it says in the title, we're going to have weapons and armor of high quality metal in here. So I want all the metal and I want all the weapons set to on. In the armor category, is this the high quality? This is the high quality one. Okay, so in here, what we're going to have is, we're going to start with material types. Nothing but metals are allowed in here. Quality, this is going to be the high quality. So anything standard, well-crafted, fine, or superior, or artifact do not go in here. Okay, total quality, same sort of thing. It has to be exceptional or masterwork to go in here. That's fine. No unusable armor. Okay, and then the weapons, you're going to have a similar sort of thing. Trap components, none. Stone, no weapons. Material of other types, no. Core quality is going to be, get rid of these and that. Going to get rid of these. So I'm reading out the ones that don't belong in here. So we have usable weapons of exceptional and masterpiece quality that are made of metal and fit the weapons category. We also have armor for body, head, feet, hands, and legs, and shields, okay, that are made of metal, no other material types, and that are exceptional or masterwork quality only, and are usable. Great. Now this over here is going to be the opposite. So this is going to be weapons and armor. Yes, weapons and armor qualities are not going to be masterpiece. Oh, this is set wrong. Weapons and armor there, and what this is going to be is not exceptional, not artifact, not masterpiece. As well as this category is going to do the same thing. We'll get rid of those. No other material types. It's fine to have all the things. I don't care if it's usable or unusable in this category. And metals and shields, leggings, and all that stuff, as well as weapons. No other material types, no stone types, and no trap components. All the weapons, all the metal, usable, unusable, of quality, of low quality stuff, and no artifacts. So no high and no artifact qualities in there. Okay, then this thing right here, we set this in the DF hack down here to say melt. So everything that comes in here will be melted. Well, I won't do that yet because there's so much stuff in here that might be exceptional. No, it's not. It's really not. Honestly, it can probably be done as is. Set to melt. No, I won't do it yet. I'll let them move stuff for now, which will stop the work orders. Totally fine with that. It'll interrupt work orders, but that's fine. Or it won't interrupt. Yeah, it'll interrupt work orders. They won't make all the quality ones I want, and they won't keep recycling them, which is okay because that'll stop the jobs. Then other things will get done. Stuff will get moved around. That's great. Okay, so today we determined what our units are going, how we're going to make our armor and our equipment, as well as clothing for everybody. We've set this up to hopefully put in a new leather worker and a new clothing shop. We have a loom here. We might want another loom, but I did add another farmer's workshop. I think maybe we could even get away with switching out one of these stills. Are these set to particular workers? No. I could remove a still. We have 395 drinks. So I don't know if we want to remove another still and put in a loom at that point. Let's do that. Let's cancel this thing. We'll put in another loom over here instead. It might be the wrong move. We might have to switch that around or sort out where we're going to put another one. We'll put in a microcline for this. Good. And I wish I could make this a hyper important job, but it won't be. That's okay. Lots and lots of work to be done. The leather works and the wool and all that has a bazillion jobs. Our crafters are now set to make us full armor sets. We've also shut down superfluous crafting, changed a few of the work order locations, got them doing a few different things, and I believe, yes, I had orders for some log cutting. Do we have somebody set to wood cutting? We do. The king and this guy and those guys, these three can go out and woodcut as well. You can't woodcut. because although you're a High Master Woodcutter, you're also equipped with a bow right now, so you can't do that. Honestly, I don't care if the others go out and woodcut as well, so let's do that. 4 of them can do woodcutting. We won't do very much of it, so get out there, get it done. All right, as for that, that finishes our episode for today. Very productive, I would say, but not a lot of time passed. That's okay. A couple more people arrived. They'll go to work right away. We haven't improved anything at all with our happiness. If anything, we've de-incentivized them to do specific things. Why are we not mining? If I set a mining order for those miners, and I told them to specially... Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, it's just another vile force of darkness. Just another vile force of darkness. You know, you gotta deal with those. These are priority 6. So those shouldn't be prioritized. Unless they're doing, like, disassembly jobs. We don't have any... You're getting rude and interrupting me now, lads. Oh boy. Just can't deal with them anymore. We'll have to go kill them all. None of this is still mining. Okay. Back upstairs. Oh, I did shut off the... I did close the gate, right? No. Doop-a-doop-a-doo, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's not good. I don't want things crawl. I just thought of this earlier, that this is the path to... Oh, hi. What are you doing down there? Why are you down there? I want this one to... Oh, this isn't connected to anything. That's what I want this one closed, not the upper one. So hold on. That was a wrong move. Go to there. Do not pull that lever. Cancel that. I would like another mechanism put in for this lever. All right, do that. So I got to tend to that lever next time. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. All right, excellent. That's it for today, though. We got a bunch of things shuffled. Hopefully that made sense with the crafting and all that. I do think we still have some of these things here, right? Yes. Hold on. I still have these stockpiles set up doing weapons and armor and stuff stored. And I do not want that. So let's delete this stockpile entirely. Delete that stockpile. Oh, no. Yes. Because any metals will go down there one way, and any cloth and leather will go the other way. Good. We'll have to purge through our supplies of stuff, of whatever. We'll have to purge through our supplies of cloth and stuff periodically, but that's fine. Let's give this a bit more room to work with, and maybe pull it back off the wall. Like that. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Do that thing and stuff, and that should be good. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. We'll see you in game.